Hello and welcome to Cooking with Fee. Today I'm going to cook cauliflower cheese for you, Matt, specially requested by my son-in-law. So what we've got here, some basic ingredients. We've got our cauliflower and then we've got our ingredients for a cheese sauce, which is going to be made using a basic French roux mix. Okay, so we've got equal quantities of fat and flour, and then we're going to add the milk to make the sauce and then the cheese to flavour the sauce. Right, let's get starting then. So first of all, we're going to pull the leaves off the cauliflower. It's always quite satisfying. Good old shred, and you can keep the leaves because I actually like to put them in my cauliflower cheese. Not everybody does, but I do. Not all of them, but I'll show you in a minute. And we're going to cut the cauliflower into florets. So you want little or larger pieces, as long as they're even sized. So the cauliflower should actually break pretty much into its own natural florets. Okay. Like so. And then I'm going to add some of this green stuff, not all of it, because it can be quite, you don't really want to eat that, but I do tend to rip off the green bits. And then sometimes if you've got a really little bit of stem, you can chop that up and pop that in. Yeah, let's chop that one. I saw a recipe the other day actually for a salad which was made out of the leftover bits of cauliflower leaves. I did try it. It was alright. I don't think raw cauliflower leaves are my favourite thing to eat, but it's quite an interesting idea. So we've got our cauliflower chopped up and ready to go in a pan of water, which we're going to bring to the boil and then partially cook the cauliflower through. Not all the way through, because it's going to go in the oven and be baked, otherwise you'll get a pile of mush. So we're just going to pop the cauliflower into the pan, like so. And then put the pan on the heat. And we're going to give that about 10 minutes, not more than that. And now we're going to make a cheese sauce. Let's grab a spoon. And then we want to put the saucepan on a low heat because we don't want it to burn. We're going to add our equal quantities of fat, that's just margarine. I'm going to let that melt for a second. Okay, so we've melted our fat. We're going to put it back on a low heat, and we're going to add an equal amount of flour. In this case, I've just done a heaped tablespoon of both. We're going to combine that nicely. Let's have a look at what we've done. So that's the basis of our roux mix. We've got an equal quantity of fat and flour combined in the. So we put that back on the heat, and now we're going to add some milk. Now I'm using full cream Jersey milk because that's how I'm feeling this week. But if you want to use skimmed or semi-skimmed or any other kind of milk, it will work perfectly well with oat milk or any other rice milk, any substitute milk like that. So we're going to combine it. Keep stirring. Keep stirring. What I'm actually going to do is switch over to a whisk. So if you've got any lumps in it, then if you whisk it hard enough, it should all the lumps should come out. But this has actually gone quite well, so there aren't any lumps in it. Just turn up the heat a little bit. So you have to keep stirring it, and you have to keep your eyes on it, otherwise it will burn. And keep stirring. And come through for another shot. Fried into a basic roux mixture. That's nice and thick. There's no lumps in it. It's a little bit thicker than I want for the cream, for the cauliflower cheese. So I'm going to add a bit more milk. And then we're going to add some cheese. So that's a handful of strong cheddar. And you want strong cheddar because it gives you more flavour. Definitely. Do that. Keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. And that's still a little bit thick now, so I'm going to just pop a little bit more milk in there. You definitely want enough cheese to cover the cauliflower, otherwise you get a really stingy sauce, a really stingy bake. And I like a lot of sauce in my cauliflower cheese. That's what makes it so good. Oh dear. Okay, we'll go for another shot. And this is my cheese sauce. It's my finished cheese sauce, and that's what's going to go on over the cauliflower. Right, let's assemble the dish. And now we're just going to assemble the final dish. So we've got our partially cooked cauliflower here. That can go into the dish like so, complete with green bits. I'm looking forward to this. And then we've got our cheese sauce that we've just made. I'm going to pour that over the top. Very nice. Try and get the last bits out of the pan. We don't want to waste any of that lovely sauce we've just spent so long making. So much effort. Right. And then we've got our gratin dish with the cauliflower cheese in. And we've got our final dish ready to go in the oven at about 180 for maybe 20-30 minutes. Don't leave it in too long because it will turn into mush, but you can be a little bit flexible over the time. And there we go, our cauliflower cheese. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video of cooking with Fee. Hopefully you'll enjoy the cauliflower cheese. We've got some new videos coming up. Please check out our website, cookingwithfee.com, and we'll see you soon.